plants and animals. More than 400 species of plants grow in Bryce Canyon National Park at elevations ranging from 6,000 to 9,000 feet. Forests on the rim vary from ponderosa pine to spruce, fir and aspen. Because of the relatively high elevations, many spring wildflowers don't actually bloom at Bryce until late summer. Bryce Canyon National Park (BRAIS) is an American national park located in southwestern Utah. The major feature of the park is Bryce Canyon, which despite its name, is not a canyon, but a collection of giant natural amphitheaters along the eastern side of the Paunsaugunt Plateau. Bryce is distinctive due to geological structures called hoodoos, formed by frost weathering and stream erosion of the river and lake bed sedimentary rocks. The red, orange, and white colors of the rocks provide spectacular views for park visitors. Bryce sits at a much higher elevation than nearby Zion National Park. The rim at Bryce varies from 8,000 to 9,000 feet to 1,400 to 2,700 meters. The Bryce Canyon area was settled by Mormon pioneers in the 1850s and was named after Ebenezer Bryce, who homesteaded in the area in 1874. The area around Bryce Canyon was originally designated as a national monument by President Warren G. Harding in 1923 and was redesignated as a national park by Congress in 1928. The park covers 35,835 acres, 55.99 square miles, 14,502 ha. 145.02 kilometers and receives substantially fewer visitors than Zion National Park, nearly 4.3 million in 2016, or Grand Canyon National Park, nearly 6 million in 2016, largely due to Bryce's more remote location. In 2016, Bryce Canyon received 2,365,110 recreational visitors, representing an increase of 35% from the prior year. Bryce Canyon National Monument, administered by the U.S. Forest Service, was originally established on June 8, 1923 to preserve the unusual scenic beauty, scientific interest, and importance. On June 7, 1924, the monument's name was changed to Utah National Park, and it was transferred to the National Park Service. On February 25, 1928, Utah National Park was changed to Bryce Canyon National Park. Subsequent legislation enlarged the park to its current size of 35,835 acres. Bryce is famous for its unique geology, consisting of a series of horseshoe-shaped amphitheaters carved from the eastern edge of the Paunsaugunt Plateau in southern Utah. The erosional force of frost wedging and the dissolving power of rainwater have shaped the colorful calcium-rich mudstone of the Clawhorn Formation into bizarre shapes including slot canyons, windows, fins, and spires called hoodoos. Tinted with colors too numerous and subtle to name, these whimsically arranged rocks create a wondrous landscape of mazes, offering some of the most exciting and memorable walks and hikes imaginable. Ponderosa pines, high elevation meadows, and first fruit forests border the rim of the plateau and abound with wildlife. This area boasts some of the world's best air quality, offering panoramic views of 3 states and approaching 200 miles to visibility. This, coupled with the lack of nearby large light sources, creates unparalleled opportunities for stargazing. Plants and animals. More than 400 species of plants grow in Bryce Canyon National Park at elevations ranging from 6,000 to 9,000 feet. Forests on the rim vary from ponderosa pine to spruce, fir and aspen. Because of the relatively high elevations, many spring wildflowers don't actually bloom at Bryce until late summer. They include gentian, bellflower, yarrow, seago lily and manzanita. Bryce Canyon's forests and meadows support diverse animal life from small mammals and birds to foxes, mountain lions and black bears. Mule deer are the most common large mammal. They are best seen at dawn and dusk in meadows near roadsides. Elk and pronghorn antelope, which have been reintroduced into the area and are sometimes seen within the park. In winter, most of these animals migrate to lower elevations, although squirrels and marmots stay and hibernate. Utah prairie dogs live only in southern Utah. This endangered species is abundant here in Bryce National Park. More than 160 species of birds visit Bryce Canyon National Park, but most species migrate to warmer climates, except for the jays, nuthatches, ravens, eagles and owls. In summers, many swifts and swallows can be seen along cliff faces while feeding on insects in flight. Geology. 60 million years ago, sedimentary deposits in a large prehistoric lake created the Clawhorn Formation, a combination of limestone, siltstone, shale, sandstone and occasional conglomerate as well. Subsequent uplift and faulting created the massive blocks we now call the Paunsaugunt and Aquarius Plateaus. Erosion caused the exposure of the Clawhorn Formation atop of these plateaus, which continues to this day. The uplifts and faulting formed blocks that streams carved into the plateaus. The joint systems and cracks produced by the uplifting determine the location of walls, arches, windows and natural bridges. The pinnacles,